Hi, guys. Uh, Questions on the game?
Yeah, Ron, can you just take us through the pitching decisions to go with Springs and then to leave him out there before you went to Godley?
Oh, well, it's really just matching up with all their left-handers. So that's the reason both of them were out there. Started Osich, hopefully get 2+ innings and get through the lineup with the three lefties at the end, and then Springs, same thing. Um, Godley pitched great. I mean, just four really good innings, and obviously you never know coming into a game what's going to happen. But that's decisions you make. You try to match up, and it didn't go well.
When you have a lefty as the opener, are you kind of playing it at bat to at bat, or do you know all along you're going to go to another lefty at that point as well, right behind him?
Well, we had an idea we were going to, but we were still looking to see where it lined up, where Josh finished with the left-handers or right-handers, either one, and then see where we were in the lineup and how it matched up bringing in another lefty. And they changed their lineup to face to face the lefties, and it didn't work. It didn't work for us.
Ron, did you see enough from Godley to perhaps give him a conventional start next time around?
Well, we'll see. We'll talk about it and see how it matches up. But he certainly pitched well enough that's definitely a conversation we're going to have.
Ron, how difficult has it been for everybody with these last three games and giving up the 21 runs?
It's hard. It's hard anytime you think you have a good offense, but when you get down early, soon every game, it's hard to bounce back. I thought our guys did a good job hanging in there. Thought we hit a lot of balls hard. End up scoring 4 runs, but and Devers hit 3 balls hard today. That was good to see. So we still did some good things offensively, but I understand what you're saying. It's hard when you get down right away.
You've only got maybe 2 or 3 spots in the rotation that you're sure of at this point. Is that for a manager kind of a difficult way to go about it?
Well, there's no doubt you'd always want to have 5 guys that are guys that are good and going to be out there for a lot of innings every outing, but I don't know if too many teams have that luxury. I mean, you hope you have 3 or 4 good guys, and then you're usually trying to figure out what you're going to do with maybe a 5th start, or maybe you're giving it to a young guy, or maybe it's a veteran that's been around a while. So starting pitching's, I mean, everybody's looking for starting pitching. So it's difficult when you have 2 guys that you're counting on that are going to be in your bullpen. One you lose for surgery, and the other you lose for COVID, and it completely changes what you're going to do. We just hope that some of these guys that we've brought in, like Godley did today, you hope that can happen, and you hope he turns into a guy that we can start and put out there every day or every 5th day.
Ron, how much concern is there with Rafi defensively here? He started kind of like this last year, where the errors piled up in the first month and then settled down. What are you seeing, and what would you what are the plans there?
Same thing with him. He goes in little spurts, but I know how hard he works. He's already been working hard, and he'll continue to do that. He's never satisfied with what he does out there defensively. He always wants to be the best, and he'll work at it, and he'll keep getting better for sure. And hopefully we get a lot of games in a row here where he's making all the plays.
Ron, when you look back at a game like this and you're 0 for 7, I believe it was, with runners in scoring position, the first 7 chances, and then you get one late there, mixed drives and a run. How much do you look back on this game and go, if we get 1 or 2 more hits with runners in scoring position, it's a totally different game?
Yes, when you're behind in runs and you have those opportunities, and especially early on, first 5-6 innings, and you miss those opportunities, it's hard to bounce back and figure the last, 3-4 innings that you're going to come back and beat a team. They've got some good relievers, and to think you can come back and score that many runs at the end is probably unrealistic. We know it happens once in a while, but yes, you can't miss the opportunities when you have those to keep plugging away. And when you score those runs and you're slowly catching up, it gives that offense more momentum. They feel good about it, and I think the more you do that, obviously you get that feeling that we're not down in runs enough where it can always be that case where no matter who we're down to, we always feel like we can come back.
As good as Godley had looked in the preseason games there, did you give any thought to starting him tonight, or did you want him out of the bullpen?
No, we
all the
talked about starting him. We talked about how we were going to line it up. If this is a very good team hitting against right-handers, they're left-handed loaded, and even though he pitched really well, it's still the matchups show that they really hit right-handers well. So that was the thinking in it, and like I said, it didn't work. Okay, all right. Thank you, guys.
Thanks,
Thank
Sean.
you.
Thanks.